Today, China has triggered a revolution that has shaken the foundations of U.S. power. Donald Trump's throne is slipping away. This clearly indicates that America's era of dominance is coming to an end, and maintaining its position as a superpower in the future seems nearly impossible. Look at NVIDIA, a tech giant valued at nearly $3 trillion, dominating chip production globally. From mobile phones to laptops and all advanced technologies, NVIDIA provides the essential chips. Especially in this era of artificial intelligence, their role is even more critical. You may remember when DeepSeek caused a global stir. China stopped receiving chips and worked with limited resources, but they were still dependent. In areas like aviation and electronics, China lagged behind. Now everything has changed. A few days ago, NVIDIA's CEO visited China, attempting to mediate between Trump and Xi Jinping and secure China as a market, worth over $20 billion just for chip imports. But things took a sharp turn. China's tech giant Huawei has just pulled off a massive revolution. For the first time, China has successfully manufactured its own high-end chips. Now China no longer needs U.S. chips or foreign technology. This changes everything. The monopoly the U.S. held over chip production, especially NVIDIA, is shattered. China is now supplying its own companies and customers with homegrown chips. Huawei's breakthrough will eventually enable China to supply chips worldwide, especially for AI. And here's the game changer. China's chips could be 70% cheaper than NVIDIA's. That means the $3 trillion NVIDIA empire is about to collapse. First DeepSeek, now Huawei. China is crushing U.S. tech dominance step by step. This isn't something China achieved in just 3 to 4 weeks. They had been preparing quietly for a long time, knowing a chip war was coming. Now China has not only broken free from dependency, but is ready to lead the AI era, not just for itself, but for Asia, Africa, and BRICS nations too, who are still reliant on U.S. tech. This is a complete shift in power. China's local chip production will dominate global AI, smart city grids, military tech, quantum computing, surveillance systems, and more. And the U.S., it used to scare the world. If you go against us, we'll cut off your tech. That threat is now meaningless. Countries are moving away from America because China is now the alternative, offering cheaper, faster, better chips with no political strings attached. Just like how China beat Tesla with its BYD and other electric car brands, offering better features at 70% lower cost. They're now doing the same to NVIDIA. In EVs, China sold over $110 billion worth of cars, while Tesla managed only $10 billion. Expect the same fate for NVIDIA. The global chip market is about to be flooded with affordable Chinese chips. The days of U.S. tech domination are ending. Now look at India. It's buying Boeing planes rejected by China. It has also slapped tariffs on Chinese steel, signaling it has sided with America. But China is not staying silent. They are sending a message to the world. Stand with us or be left behind. Xi Jinping recently said it clearly. If any nation betrays China's interests, tries to hurt it economically, or uses it for their own gains, they will not be forgiven. In short, the chip war has begun. America, used to importing goods worth $4 trillion annually, is now facing a massive trade crisis. Unlike China, which produces and exports, America survives on debt and borrowing. How long can that last? The U.S. dollar is now at its lowest in 3 years. Trump is fighting with the Federal Reserve. Tesla is losing dominance. America's power structure is crumbling. Meanwhile, China is forging new deals with Europe. They're saying, if America won't supply your chips, we will. And they're doing it. Chinese factories run 24/7. They don't stop production. They meet their domestic needs first, then export. Now imagine getting a chip for $30 instead of $100 with better performance and more features. Where will the world go? To China. Huawei has changed the game. NVIDIA's collapse is imminent. The world is no longer dependent on U.S. tech.